With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. On first down, Wilson being chased out left. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson is going to fire one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Right there. 54, right there, 54.
First carry for the fullback, James Devlin. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And if you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And an alley to run. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, and going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him.
And he's going to have to eat. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now it's Wilson.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now Wentz going up top. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jared Cook, 40 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. They go play action here on first down. Complete to Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Orlando Scandrick the one that time to knock it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Switch.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson buying time to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. On 2nd down, Peterson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Wentz now to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Wentz now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again. Here's a screen to Powell. Trotty! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. To throw is Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Well, partner, let's take a quick look ahead to Week 8. A couple of exciting matchups. Carolina and undefeated on Sunday night. That should be a fun one.
It should be in Green Bay, Kansas City, a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl that was played. Green Bay winning that one in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. But that Carolina-San Francisco game is so intriguing to me because to me it's a battle of defenses. Carolina's defense is playing at a high level. But is anyone playing better defense in San Francisco outside of New England? I would say no.
And then also Seattle. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And an alley to run. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Jacobs, 35 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. It's complete to Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He completes it to Evans. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, Charles, switching gears on a bit of a sad note. On Tuesday, October 22nd, Willie Brown passed away. Willie Brown, 16 seasons in the NFL. First 4 for the Broncos, and then the final 12. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Hicks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Wilson, and the pressure gets to him again. Jordan Hicks able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Jones has it. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Okay, partner, let's mix things up a bit. This is something that's been a staple of morning television programs for a long time. Let's bring it to Madden, some power rankings. Give me your top 5 through 7 weeks.
All right, I'll start with number 5, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, he can throw it as well as run it, but his running, that's so exciting. Number 4, the Green Bay Packers. Looks like Aaron Rodgers and his head coach, Matt LaFleur, looks like they're in sync, and the Packers are playing awfully well right now. Number 3, San Francisco. Their defense built to travel. They can play anywhere and take on anyone, and they run the ball on offense. Number 2, New Orleans. They've survived without Drew Brees. In fact, they flourished with Teddy Bridgewater, and their defense, vastly underrated, one of the top 3 in the league. And last but not least, shocker, New England. And I did think about putting New Orleans ahead of New England, but New England's defense is the best in the league, and Tom Brady on the other side, they still reign supreme.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. Wentz now on first down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And oh, he coughed it up. It's going the other way. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.